everything we did in our business was light, easy, and fun? Let's explore that today. Welcome to Thrive and Serve. I'm your host, Colin Scotland, and on this podcast, we talk about how when we show up as our most authentic selves, it powerfully amplifies our impact. Take a deep breath with me. Let's dive in. Today, we're talking about light, easy, and fun. And I'm going to share something with you right now. I've been wrestling with this podcast this week. So I'm a couple of days behind my regular schedule, and I've got a list of episode ideas and outlines and structures, and they all feel a little heavy to me. They all feel a little bit, I can't do that now. I can't do that today. I need to prep a little bit more. I need to read a bit about that. And one of the tenets that I live my life by, and I'll tell you the story about that in a second as well, is what would easy look like? What would it look like if it was easy? And so this is like flipping a switch to me, in that we no longer have the heaviness and the, I've got to do this of that thing that's in front of us. And the switch is flipped, and all of a sudden we get to do it. So I just had a thought then, what if I just talked about making this light, easy, and fun? Whew, switch flipped. And now it's different. My energy is different to how it was before, when I was thinking, I've got to do my podcast. Completely different energy in an instant. A few years back, I was introduced to the concept of a word of the year. Something that anchors you in everything that you do. It becomes a lighthouse for you. And that word has varied year to year since then. A few years back, like after I'd played with, I think freedom or time or something were my first couple of words. In the second or third year, I used the word easy. And it changed everything, because it gave me this sense of lightness about everything. And now, light, easy, and fun literally permeates everything that I do in the Unlimited Coach community that I co-founded with my good friend Rob Cressy. Our whole filter, yardstick for everything that we do is light, easy, fun. We run a masterclass to bring new people into the community, and we're going, we need to do this, we need to do that. No, hang on, light, easy, fun. Oh, light, easy, fun. Okay, great. Well, let's just do that. Let's create these reminders. Let's do that. Let's create a follow-up, and let's just make it light, easy, and fun. The calls themselves, light, easy, fun. Building a business, light, easy, fun. What if it were all of those three things? What if everything that you did didn't have to be so hard? What if it was easy? Just asking ourselves that question creates a reframe. It does something to us psychologically, energetically, and emotionally. And it helps us to change the energy with which we show up. So whatever it is that you're struggling with right now, what would easy look like? Or what would this look like if it were easy? This allows your brain, your brain's quite clever, it helps you to shortcut to success. And then figure out, well, okay, if it was easy, I wouldn't have to do this bit. I would have somebody to help me with that. And I would just show up and do this. Now we've got a picture of what easy looks like. We can make easy happen easier than we could before. We couldn't see it before, because before we were just focused on the pain, the difficulty, the darkness, the pushing the boulder up the hill, which, let's face it, is what it feels like a lot of the time. I work with a lot of coaches looking to grow their reach, grow their impact, build a coaching business. And often just putting yourself out there feels like pushing a boulder up a mountain. It feels painful. It feels scary. And it paralyzes you into not taking action. And then when you take action, because you're wrestling with this emotion, with this energy, the action feels hard. The action feels heavy. So my invitation to you is to let go of the heaviness and ask yourself, what would easy look like? Thank you for joining me today on Thrive and Serve on this beautiful short podcast on light, easy and fun. My encouragement to you is, if you've enjoyed this content, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And then, in a light, easy and fun way, go into the world, let your light shine in the way that only you can. Nobody else can be you. I'll see you next time.